Welcome back, lovely people, to the Celebrities Corner. I'm so grateful to see you all tuning in today as we delve into one of the most gripping royal stories of the season. The ongoing saga between Prince Harry and the royal family has taken yet another dramatic turn, this time centered on a private meeting that was anything but private in the headlines. If you're fascinated by the real stories behind the royal headlines, you're in the right place. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's unpack why Prince Harry is reportedly frustrated by the media coverage surrounding his reunion with his father, King Charles III. A long-awaited meeting. To fully understand the significance of this event, we need to rewind a little. On September 10, 2025, Prince Harry met with his father, King Charles, at Clarence House in London for a private tea. This wasn't just any casual catch-up. It was their first face-to-face meeting in nearly 2 years, a momentous step for a relationship that has seemed deeply fractured in recent years. The meeting, which lasted about 50 minutes, was immediately seen as a potential first step toward reconciliation. Buckingham Palace, characteristically tight-lipped, confirmed the meeting but offered no further comment, emphasizing its private nature. For his part, Harry seemed positive afterward, telling reporters who asked about the king, "Yes, he's great." This glimmer of hope was precisely what royal watchers had been looking for. However, the narrative was about to take a sharp turn. The source of the frustration. The trouble began when a report in the Sun newspaper surfaced, suggesting that the reunion had been distinctly formal, and more like an official visit than a familial one. The report claimed that Harry had been left feeling treated as an official visitor rather than as a son. Prince Harry's response was swift and forceful. In a rare public statement, his spokesperson slammed the reports as categorically false. The statement went even further, declaring that the quotes attributed to Harry were pure invention, and, in a pointed accusation, suggested they were being fed by sources intent on sabotaging any reconciliation between father and son. This strong language highlights Harry's immense frustration. He wasn't just saying the story was wrong, he was alleging a deliberate campaign to undermine his relationship with his father. To add a layer of clarity, Harry's team also corrected the record on a smaller detail. While The Sun reported that Harry had gifted a framed photo of his family with Meghan, his spokesperson confirmed that while a framed photograph was indeed handed over, the image did not contain the Duke and Duchess. This correction, while seemingly minor, was likely an effort to counter the specific narrative being presented. Key claims and counter-claims about the reunion. Aspect Media report The Sun Harry's official response. Tone of meeting, distinctly formal. Harry treated as an official visitor, categorically false, tone misrepresented. Alleged source unnamed royal sources, sources intent on sabotaging, reconciliation. Gift for Charles framed photo of Harry, Meghan, and children framed photo given, but it did not contain Harry and Meghan. A history of media tensions and the men in gray suits. This incident didn't happen in a vacuum. Prince Harry has long had a contentious relationship with the British tabloid press, which he believes has been central to the breakdown of his relationship with the rest of the royal family. He has taken legal action against several newspapers, including The Sun, and earlier this year, the publisher agreed to pay him substantial damages and apologized for unlawful information gathering. This history makes him particularly sensitive to what he perceives as inaccurate reporting. The identity of the sources Harry alludes to remains a subject of much speculation. In the past, Harry has taken aim at palace courtiers, referring to their Machiavellian maneuvers in his memoir, Spare. Reports suggest he has accused men in gray suits, King Charles's advisors, of trying to sabotage his reconciliation attempts. While palace aides have dismissed this as nonsense, it underscores a deep-seated mistrust that Harry feels towards the institution surrounding his father. The uphill battle for reconciliation. So, what does this all mean for the future of this strained father-son relationship? According to sources, the path to reconciliation is steep, and Harry has to pass the trust test before he is fully welcomed back into the royal fold. This recent media skirmish certainly doesn't make that any easier. A friend of the royal family told Vanity Fair that despite the meeting, it's not the case that Harry is going to be welcomed back with open arms, and confirmed that, like Prince Andrew, Harry will not be receiving an invitation to spend Christmas with the family at Sandringham. The rift also extends to his brother, Prince William, who reportedly has no intention of speaking to Harry anytime soon. The brothers have not spoken since Queen Elizabeth's funeral in 2022, and their separate arrangements during Harry's recent UK visit signal that this breach remains wide. The lingering issue of security. Lurking beneath the personal family dynamics is the ongoing, practical issue of Prince Harry's security in the UK. He has been campaigning to have his police protection reinstated since it was stripped in 2020. Interestingly, Neil Basu, the former head of the UK's counter-terrorism unit, recently stated that Harry would be given back his police bodyguards if King Charles asked for it. Basu suggested that reconciliation would be the key to this problem. However, this creates a delicate situation. If Harry is seen as mending the relationship primarily to regain security, it could sour efforts to heal. This intertwining of personal reconciliation and practical security needs adds another layer of complexity to an already difficult situation. A fragile peace. The private tea at Clarence House was supposed to be a small, positive step forward. Instead, it has become yet another flashpoint in the ongoing drama between Prince Harry and the institution he left behind. The subsequent war of words in the media, as described by Hello's Emily Nash, reveals the lot of frustration, both from the King's camp and Harry's. For now, the door appears to be slightly ajar, but Harry's journey toward rebuilding trust with his family is clearly a long one. Every move he makes, and every story published about him, is under an intense microscope, making genuine, private reconciliation an immense challenge. What do you think? Is the media coverage sabotaging a genuine chance at peace, or are there deeper issues at play within the family? And do you believe we will see a true reconciliation in the near future? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I love reading your perspectives. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please don't forget to like this article, subscribe to Celebrities Corner, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest celebrity news and royal insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.